Anything tastes like vomit if it hits the back of your throat, right? Here's the motherfucking tea. The tea is that Shazam is a good-ass movie. I love that shit, and no one can change my mind. It's the best DC movie, I said. Best DCEU movie, you mean. You all said in return. And listen, I hear all you guys. I'm taking everything you say into account, and I'm here to formally say that I stand by my goddamn words. The original hero called Captain Marvel ended up having a better movie than the actual current Captain Marvel. What a twist that was. I can't wait for Endgame, unironically. But if you read the title of the video, which is probably something like, here's the motherfucking tea memes, or just, here's the motherfucking tea, then you probably know that we're here to talk about said cancer. If you don't know what it is, then I don't know how you ended up clicking on this video, but it's essentially this white girl swishing around her Starbucks and then pile driving her camera like a woodpecker with her nails, just to let us know that the tea is inbound like a kill streak on Modern Warfare 2. Here's the original clip if you insist on seeing it. Fair warning, it physically hurts to watch.
Here's the motherfucking tea.
This girl has done literally nothing egregious or particularly bad that warrants me to call her a piece of shit, at least not that I know of. And yet, despite all of that, this 10-second clip fills me with a primal rage I haven't felt since spotting the motherfucker who thought clamshell packaging was a good idea. This video is just so irrationally irritating to me. It has elements of ASMR, which if you've watched some of my older videos, you'll know I absolutely loathe every single facet, version, and semblance of.
I miss you when you were Sinnoh, you absolute rat bastard.
The taps on the screen feel like a not-so-figurative punch to the dick in a very concentrated spot, where every hit is the combined power of 1,000 needles burrowing to the same wound. And just know that that imagery that's putting into your head doesn't even come close to what it actually makes me feel like. Her really loud sounds like it was edited to make it sound more like Godzilla roaring in rage. The fact that it's not an edited audio defies the known laws of the universe. It shouldn't be possible. But over the last week or so, this here's the motherfucking tea thing has become the new fat big meme thing, as well as the what if we kissed in Chargestone Cave thing or some other given location. But I really just wanted to talk about this girl over that meme for some reason, I don't know why. There's one version of this meme where it's Minecraft themed. Big thanks to @vw.mp4 on Instagram for that meme. It's really epic, to be honest. I love the part where I fucking die at the end. There were tons of different ways that the tapping at the camera could be interpreted. Somebody planted the fact that she was in a moving locomotive, and that because she was recording a little funny social media video with both of her hands, none of them were focused on the road. And that because of this, she immediately careened into oncoming traffic.
Here's the motherfucking.
Honestly, this is so sad. The sad part being that I can't find the guy who originally made this. Unless the guy named Thief on YouTube who I downloaded this video from is the original creator, in which case your name is really throwing me off, man. I don't know why, but the name Thief really just screams thief. But I think the real question on all of our minds is, who is the motherfucking tea girl actually? Well, according to my research, aka looking at the title of 2Mad's video on the girl, the Minecraft meme that vw.mp4 made about her, and also looking at the title of Hoover's video on the girl, I surmise that she is actually a TikTok star named Sammy Lewis. I popped that bitch into YouTube search to see if I could find anything else, and guess what? She has a YouTube channel with 4,000 subscribers. Sis is really making moves out here. My wig is snatched, publicly trialed, and has been sentenced to death by burning for the charges of being a witch. My friends made me watch Hocus Pocus last night. Looking at her channel though, there's literally nothing there. It's a desert more barren than Zack Snyder's sense of humor. And sadly for this girl, her videos have been dislike bombed. Probably because of this meme that has simultaneously depleted and rejuvenated her life force. But in order to get to know Sammy Lewis a little better, let's have a look at this little Q&A of hers. See if she can't give us any insight as to what it's like inside of that tea-filled brain container of hers. God damn it. Okay, change of plans. I'm gonna watch the video on 2x speed, and if I learn anything interesting about her, I will let you know.
Ooh, we have quite a bit of tasty beef.
Okay, I watched all 7 minutes and 29 seconds of this audio-visual file running at roughly 30 frames per second on my computer monitor, and here are my biggest finds. She listens to Billie Eilish.
That my favorite female singer is Billie Eilish.
She has a dog, maybe dogs plural, and the one place that she calls home that she thinks everybody should have is her bed. Hold up everybody, this bitch ain't like other girls, bro. jokes aside, like, where's the lie though? Like, why is she right? Sleep is OP, dude. The one other video on her channel is her everyday makeup routine, in which we get to see her without makeup, which is epic, I guess? But this is 15 minutes long, and I ain't watching this shit, not even on double speed. My attention span goes about as far as I can see, so roughly 3 feet, since I'm in a box with no windows or exits. Either way, she seems like she's having fun, hopefully, maybe, potentially. But when I say this, I mean it. There is nothing else on this channel. No about section details, no posts in the community tab, not even any liked videos. So I think it's time we move on to the real beefy meat boy of this whole trash fire, the Sammy Lewis TikTok account. Somehow, somewhere, and by some twisted will of a really obscure god who has a keen and really kind of pointless interest in watching me dance around like a monkey, I keep coming back to TikTok, both in real life and in videos. Even if I'm not addressing the funny, ironic TikTok ha-has directly in them, somehow I still end up mentioning trends that started on them. It's like the biggest social media platform right now though, so I guess it makes sense. We really do miss Vine that much, don't we? Anyway, Sammy Lewis, or @SammyLewis with 2 S's at the end, is a TikTok big lad at this point, clocking it at 880,000 followers, nearing 1 million. That's more people than there are in the American states of South Dakota, North Dakota, Alaska, the District of Columbia, Vermont, and Wyoming individually. To be fair, it only slightly edges out South Dakota. If those flyover state fuckers can get their shit together quick enough, they may be able to spit out enough children to even out the playing field. But the first thing that really strikes me when I go through Sammy's TikTok page is absolutely how many of these damn tea things there are. The tea spilling shit wasn't a one-off special. This is a saga with new hour-long episodes every week that has people binge watching the old seasons of right before the premiere of the new one. Usually in these tea videos, she just goes on about some stuff that's happening in her personal life. Like in the really popular one that gets memed all the time, she was talking about how when you tell your secrets to other people, you're basically also telling that secret to their best friend as well. And also how she has one friend that has no other friends, so she can't share the secrets that she tells her with other people. It's kind of radical if you think about it. And one of my favorite finds on her actual TikTok account was this content right here.
Here's the motherfucking tea. This bitch annoying as fuck.
That was her actual blood-related, biologically male sibling doing the funny TikTok meme. Honestly though, I gotta give it to her. Based on that video, her continuing to post her TikTok seemingly unbothered, and also according to an interview with BuzzFeed. Yes, I know, it's BuzzFeed, please just hear me out. It seems like she's taking this whole being a sentient, sapient, breathing, and emotionally charged meme thing pretty well. And I gotta say, handling all this kind of stuff that's coming at you at once can be hard. Kudos to you on that, Sammy Lewis, but not for abusing your poor phone. Shit is probably in tatters at this point. It's coming apart at the seams due to all the physical abuse it's had to endure at your hands. Apparently this little meme has been all over TikTok, which makes sense. This is a TikTok person that the meme came from, and of course the memes get big on TikTok first every time. This shit is like a petri dish for growing memes that exude poisonous radiation. It's dangerous stuff, and how I made it this far is well beyond my reading comprehension. That of a 3rd grader. But there are many TikToks made by people of all walks of life, ages, corners of the earth, and opinions on the double pump in Fortnite making videos on this trend. You even have elderly grandmas being really wholesome and just enjoying all this new tech that they didn't have as kids, and that's just really cool to see to me. Of course, I'm not gonna let you experience that happiness. You're not allowed to have positive emotions while watching a Kwite video. That's not my brand. My brand is your suffering. To get to know a little bit more about the girl behind this meme though, why don't we take a little more of an in-depth look at the kind of thing that kills me? You all of course know what I'm talking about, a news article on memes. Specifically that BuzzFeed one I begged you guys not to take my life and limbs away from me for earlier. The article is entitled, "Here's the tea about the here's the motherfucking tea girl," and the subheader is, "Taps camera aggressively," which sends out incredibly boomer vibes. Take cover lads, we may be in for an earth-shattering amount of Monster Energy drink flooding through the floor. But the article itself was written by Lauren Strapigiel, a BuzzFeed news reporter. My apologies if I pronounced your name wrong. Please do not find me and make my floating hoodie body into a floating hoodie corpse. Sammy Lewis is 18 apparently, and she's a student at Washington State. Interesting, I guess. Completely useless information to me for the most part, but I guess I know it now. But here comes the part of the article that shows that it seems Sammy is taking the meme in good fun, and also its hand in marriage. Lewis has seen all the remakes, and she loves them. A lot of them crack me up, she said. Yes, but do they crack her up as much as she cracked her goddamn phone? It doesn't bother me at all. I think it's really funny when people go ahead and make their own content. So why would I bash on someone who's also trying to be funny and make a joke? Huh, you know, that's a really good way to look at it. Shit, I wish I was that secure in myself. Haha, just kidding, lads. It's all fun and games around here. I have that epic thing you kids call self-confidence. Totally. But at the end of the day, we're all just having fun with another internet meme, even if it is kind of at the expense of someone innocent and unassuming. But obviously, I don't have a problem with Sammy Lewis as a person. She seems like she's having fun. She listens to Billie Eilish, so she ain't like other girls. And really, what else can you ask for? Keep on doing your thing, Sammy, even if it means having to buy a new phone every other day. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, and if you're new, subscribe. I have a podcast with Wild Spartans and FPS Diesel called Loudmass. We upload one news episode every week, and we're up on iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube, and also Spotify. That's right, Loudmass is on Spotify now, boys. That's true. If you want to check out my merch, you can go to kwiteshop.com. Shit is pretty sick. If you want to support the channel a little more directly, you can do so by clicking that join button next to the subscribe button and donating $5 a month to get things like custom badges and custom emotes. It's totally optional, but it helps with the channel, and it is much appreciated. I stream sometimes. If you want to see when I'm live, you can go to twitch.tv/Kwite. Follow me there to find out when I go live. You can follow me on Twitter at Kwite and on Instagram at Kwite.png. Links to both of those in the description below. And lastly, I also have a Discord server. Link to that in the description as well if you're interested. Anyways, this has been Kwite, and I'll see you guys next time.